Shadowland. They've got fire, they've got style, they make chaos look worthwhile. Partners in crime, heartbeats aligned, together they're one of a kind. They're the couple that slays together, storming the world, it's now or never. Back to back, through thick and thin, in the game of life they always win. Blazing trails, leaving legends behind. Love so fierce, it's one of a kind. We're the couple that slays together. Oh.
Hello, and welcome back to The Couple That Slays Together. I'm Katie.
Hey guys, and I'm Brandon. Katie, how you doing?
I'm doing swell. We are in full swing here of getting you guys some new content after having some break here. If you saw our previous unboxing, we kind of went into more detail, but I did have to have cervical fusion surgery. So we had a gap there of we weren't able to record for a while.
Yep.
But guess what? Guess who's back?
We're back.
Back again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Katie's back with a new neck. No.
I can actually do this.
Right? You should see her head backflip when I piss her off. No, it's good.
I can almost do the full exorcist.
Right? Well, as Katie said before, we are here with another fun unboxing video. Now, Katie, what's your favorite store to go to during Halloween?
That would be Spirit Halloween.
Heck yeah, Spirit Halloween. And you know, Spirit Halloween has really come a far way with decor and product. They know their audience. They know that there are, again, like I said in our last unboxing video, horror has really just kind of risen to the top. It is, I feel like, at an all-time peak. We had an Academy Award winner this past year. The Substance won for best, what, special effects or costume or something, makeup?
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I sincerely think that Sinners is definitely going to be in the Best Picture for 2025 category. Potentially even Weapons. That one's a little bit more unlikely, but I really think Sinners will be.
I really loved both of them. I'm just going to say that I think, like, award level, it's more Sinners.
Yeah.
The technicality and what they had to go through for the Michael B. Jordan twins and everything, that alone, I think, sets them apart.
Yeah. Well, and I'm not really a big elevated horror fan, but Weapons, I guess, is considered elevated horror, and I thought it was dope.
Yeah, I think so too. I think we've watched it twice now.
Yep.
And I loved it both times, but the second time, when you actually kind of know the story, I picked up on a few things that I just didn't pick up on the first watch.
Yeah.
It credit where credit's due. It's an amazing movie. It's just the, Oscar Academy Award winning level.
Yep.
I think Sinners has kind of got the edge on that in the horror.
Yeah. But as we were saying, Spirit Halloween is one of our favorite stores to shop at, and it's one of our favorite stores to go shopping at on November 1st when everything's on clearance.
Yep.
We have started a little bit of a shopping list for that day, so we may be picking up some more product on clearance. I know I've got my eye on some of that Terrifier merch, that club they made, the whatever is the table leg or whatever it is with the forks and knives hanging out of it. They made a rubber version of that. They made Sienna's sword. They made his saw. I'd love to pick up all that stuff on clearance, but there was...
We also just love to be able to walk around that store and interact with the animatronics.
Yeah.
Like this year, they've got a huge Squid Game doll that you can turn on, and we were playing with friends.
It's almost as tall as it's like as tall as our living room. It's crazy.
At least 6+ feet, and it's on a platform too.
Yeah.
So
I'm in negotiations with a potential store manager about getting some more animatronics for cheap.
Because we have so much.
Right. Well, the ones I've got my eye on are the Nun and Santa Art. I may or may not have someone holding for me. We'll see what happens. I'll let you know on November 1st. We're talking about it, but a little insight. I shouldn't give this away, but employees, now it's 50% off for most things for regular patrons. They get somewhere between 70 and 80% off.
Yeah. And if you didn't know, you can go to your local Spirit Halloween and ask them to put your name down in their book for the floor models of things. So after the season is over, it's basically first come first serve. So it's not a guarantee.
Right.
You can't, you know.
And employees do get, I just learned this, employees do get first dibs on floor models before in the
Yeah.
book. So
Yeah. So right now, like this season, they have like a whole like subway car set up. And I think both of the Spirit Halloweens that we asked or at, they were already spoken for.
Yeah.
There's already people that want just the subway car, like harder cardboard displays. So not even animatronic.
Right.
So it's something to look for, especially if you happen to get there early enough in the season to say, hey, I really like that floor model of this. And of course you gotta realize it's the floor model. It's a used version of it, but
kids have probably played with it.
right. But like in our case, we don't set up the animatronic side of it per se.
Yeah.
So yeah, just a helpful hint if you are in the market for those items.
Some stuff. But there were some items that we just couldn't live without, especially me. I say we, it's me. There were some items that I could not live without because they're just so awesome, epic, whatever. But also stuff that flies off the shelf. You know, we'll show you some of our favorite items that I've gotten so far this year. I try to include everything that's mine is hers.
I think they're cool.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, they're half mine.
Yeah. Technically. We are the couple that slays together, so
technically they are half my property. I'm going to say this. My brain can't keep straight what collections is what is how. I like certain characters, and if we weren't a couple that slays together and I was a singular person, I would have like my one-off of this and that and not a full collection.
Yeah.
But you have taught me to kind of appreciate it, and you know, it's a cool thing to kind of brag about. It's a cool setup to have behind us, you know. So
well, let's dive into it. So the items that we just couldn't live without. Here we go. So we're showing you our favorite items from Spirit Halloween 2025. As you can see, we have the Bates Motel sign up there from last year. It is still something you can buy. I don't have it turned on right now because I simply just did not feel like getting behind Art to turn it on. So it's ringing off for this one.
It would be a very cool upgrade at some point if someone from Spirit Halloween would happen to hear this, that you make that thing with a remote.
Yes, or that you can plug in.
Yes,
because the battery die in it super fast.
So fast. We could do like one episode and the battery is done in it. Yeah. So, and when you have a setup like this, it's just not as easily accessible.
Yeah.
Probably for the most part, most people, it's fine.
Yeah.
But it would be nice if it could plug in and or have a remote.
Yeah. Now, I'm curious, before we get into this, have you seen any items at Spirit of Halloween that you're like, ooh, I really want that, but you're going to get it on 50% off or whatever clearance?
So I am different in that I like things like their coffee mugs and their tumblers and their earrings and their fun like accessories and things like that. I already did get a coffee mug. It's not with me because I have used it. It's in the other room. It's a cute like mummy, and it says I'm wrapped up in myself.
Yep.
I think that's fun. One of the insulated tumblers that you've seen me use was from last year.
Yep.
The black with the blood drip, like bedazzled.
Yep.
They did have it
that size, I think.
It's this size, yeah. They did have an updated version of it this year, but it's like they're like rhinestones, not like bedazzled, so it's like they're bigger, and I didn't like that vibe.
And wasn't there matching earrings or something for it?
Yes, I got like little hatchet earrings. Last year, my best friend Candace and I, are our best friend, we got the matching tumbler and we got matching earrings this year to match those. We got matching pin set. They have like a pin set, bloody pin set. Side note, our friend Candace had a house fire, and she unfortunately, but one of the things that she was not able to recover was that matching tumbler of ours, the bedazzled blood drip. But I think she was on vacation down in Florida, and she happened across, they had one left, and she was able to snatch that up. So now we have back again the matching set. So
awesome.
That works. So it's just things like that. If I like the character, I love Haunted Mansion, anything Haunted Mansion. I have some glasses, like drinking glasses, on display. We don't use them.
Yep.
I love their Hocus Pocus stuff. Yeah, I'm not a big like costume in a bag person anyway.
Yep.
I think in years past I have done different things with them, so I'll kind of peruse the different costume stuff. But like the fun bags.
Yeah.
Those are cool, but they are things that I think that don't. I'm thinking employees are snatching those things up for the 50+% for them.
Yeah.
So at the end of the season, a lot of times for me, it's the smaller kind of like trinkets that are left.
Yep.
To just kind of see what I like. Fun fact about Katie. I love the like squishy, like you splat them eggs.
Yeah.
So they're only like $1.99 already. So I've already used and abused one. It's already been thrown away now. I need to get another one.
Yep.
So things like that, I just, I'm a big sensory person of like fidget toys. And I like the tacky, like I have thinking putty. And so basically what's at like the register
Yep.
is what I'm going to look at. Whereas Brandon he's a little bit more particular. He likes the higher end.
Yep. So I like props. I like anything that they, that Spirit. Now, I'm a little particular on my props because I like them to be as accurate as possible.
Right.
And sometimes Spirit Halloween they can put their own little Spirit Halloween twist on things. But this year they've been really good about like getting things screen accurate, and we'll get into those here in a second. But yeah, I really like just anything screen accurate or anything used on screen. Like if they've got something that's like close, like I like that. If it's something we could put here in the studio, obviously we got. I'm burying the lead so much I didn't even realize this. Both our animatronics here, regular art, I say regular because they have a Santa art out this year, and Ghostface, they're from Spirit Halloween. We got them last year.
Season.
Yep, I got them after Power Morphicon. I did pretty well at that show, and then so I was like, yeah, treat yourself. So I got these.
50%?
No, I used the 20% coupon on these. But cool thing about the Ghostface is I put the screen used like the 25th anniversary costume on over that. So if you are buying a Ghostface this year and you want to do that, the suit I think is only $50. You can throw it on there. That's what's on our Ghostface animatronic as well, and he talks. So it says lines from Scream 6. So it's pretty cool.
I will say I have one gripe with Spirit Halloween.
What's that?
They have a section of South Park characters.
Yes.
You can be Towley. You could be, was it Mr. Hanky?
Yeah, Mr. Garrison, I think even.
Yeah, they have all these different characters. That's great. That's wonderful. Where's Butters?
Yep, she loves Butters.
They don't have anything Butters.
Yep.
Nothing.
Yeah. Well, let's dive into it. So,
better.
Speaking of the trinkets at the register, one thing I couldn't ignore this year were the horror ducks. Now, I've seen these before at conventions. Tubbs, TUBBZ, they have put out all these little miniature ducks. I'm not a big fan of the massive ducks. Now, they do have, those are called like the original ones or the first edition ones, I think is what they're called.
Mm.
But I like the mini ducks. I have blessed her Jeep with several ducks, kind of as a joke, but I haven't stuck them to her dash yet. But these, I think, are going to be our studio ducks. I'm also a little perturbed because the first thing I got this year at Spirit Halloween was the Creature from the Black Lagoon duck. I love Creature from the Black Lagoon. He's my favorite of the Universal monsters. I think I've told the story on the show before, but I got to drive the last living, he was before he passed away, the Rico Browning who played the creature, the underwater in all three. I cannot find my Creature from the Black Lagoon duck. So
Looked and looked before we started this, and
Yep.
we're not exactly sure.
I think it might have gotten thrown out.
I
because they're
unfortunately,
small.
yeah.
So
I am afraid that possibly at one point it got tossed. But if you've heard us talk about, I think we've talked about it on the podcast. We joke that we have a ghost.
Yeah.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
Maybe.
But maybe. But random things on our house will go missing for quite a long time. And then all of a sudden just show up like sitting in the middle of like the table where you're like, how did I not see that? 4 months ago that I've been looking for this thing.
Yep.
So who knows? Maybe that will just be something that the ghost is playing with right now and we'll find it one day. And
well, my OCD is I'll probably buy it before the end of the season, and if we find another one, if we find him, I'll just take him to work, and he'll be my desk Creature for the Black Lagoon duck. So, well, let's get into it. Let's open some of these. You want to help me open these? So, the first duck we're going to open is Billy the Puppet. It is a Billy duck. So, I think you can just easily slide these off and then take the duck out, like uncap it or whatever. Yep, here it just uncaps real easy. So,
and just so that you know, it looks like these are about $9.99.
Yep, they're $10, $9.99. Retail, there's the Billy duck right there. As you can see, he's got a little bow tie, got the little cheeks. So we'll put that right there. Katie, which one do you have?
Michael.
Now that is a Michael Myers from the Rob Zombie version. So
You want to get that?
that was interesting. So little duck.
Are you wanting to keep these? These don't matter.
Nah. That's the Michael Myers
Put
duck
my
there.
SMR there for you. Cool.
So all right, what do you got next?
This is one of my favorite in the horror genre, Pennywise. He's the dancing duck.
All right, so there's the Pennywise duck. As you can see, he's from the new It from 2017, not the 1990s version.
I like both versions. I prefer the newer version.
I love both versions as well. So let's see. There's
We got-
Chucky Duck.
Chucky.
I guess he always says you don't fuck with Chuck, you don't fuck with a Chuck Duck. So we got the Chuck Duck.
You can't duck the Chuck.
Can't duck the fuck Chuck.
You can't.
Our product camera here.
You can't duck the Chuck.
Yep.
Duck.
Check them out. Now this is obviously from like probably a Bride of Chucky Chuck Duck because he's got the scars on his face. So yeah.
I think we have an odd number, so you do your honor.
Yeah. All right. So we got the Leatherface duck. Now, out of all of these, I'm going to be honest with you. This is probably my favorite one aside from Creature. He's just got so much detail. So neat. I mean, he's got, obviously he doesn't have a chainsaw. I think the bigger one has a chainsaw, the first edition one. But that is the Texas Chainsaw Duck.
Side note, I started watching the monster Ed Gein when we talked about how Texas Chainsaw was based on him. And I highly recommend it. I think it is enjoyable. I think there are points where it is not historically correct. It is a very Ryan Murphy, if you know what I'm saying. But it's it's an entertaining show. I haven't finished it yet. I think I'm 4 episodes in.
Yeah.
But I do highly recommend it. So let me know what you guys think if you're watching that one.
Yeah.
And then we got
Now-
one for each of us.
Yeah, so we actually got these ducks. We my birthday this year, we were hanging out with our friends. We had some dinner, and then we just went and did some retail therapy. Just kind of browsed around. That's when we got these ducks, and we also went to Five Below and noticed that they have the mini ducks in some other Universal monsters. So we got. I know this is taken away from the Spirit Halloween aspect of things, but that's okay. So as you can see, we have a Dracula duck.
I
There.
like this one.
Yes, we got Dracula here. And Katie, who do you have?
I got Frankenstein's monster.
Cool. Are you handing him to me?
I'm trying to because you're closer.
Show them off here. Each camera.
I think Pennywise and Dracula are kind of my favorites.
Yes. I will say that, yeah, I will go with the Leatherface and the aforementioned Creature from the Black Lagoon duck that I currently cannot find.
My
So-
touch of the tism, though, I dislike the fact that these all have orange bills except for these two.
I can kind of see that. Yeah.
If you're going to have an orange bill on the majority, have an orange bill on all of them.
Yeah. Interesting.
Or have them the color and don't do the orange bill.
Now, Katie, let's move on to our next product. Now, this one I hunted for. This
Raise
was
your hand if you're shocked.
right. They this one was hard to find. They were going quick. I was working a convention in Erie, and I actually drove over to Horseheads, New York, to have breakfast with Dan Yeager, who was the Leatherface of 2013.
Hold on, I think you dropped something. It's a name.
Ah, that's a good one. That's a real funny one. Real nice guy. Doesn't really do appearances. He'll do a few like local things here and there, but conventions, he's just not a crazy fan. So anyway, I stopped by the Spirit Halloween there, and they had this guy. Now I said I like movie props. This is the clown from Poltergeist. Now he's a little bit smaller than what you see on screen, and that's okay. But gosh, check this out,
Well,
man.
You could also argue that on screen, doesn't he like stretch and
Yeah, that and a little kid has them, so maybe
Yeah.
this is like proportioned, but
the bells kind of barely bell?
yeah. And he comes with like a
I-
bow when you first get him, so like all the stuff is wrapped up. He's in the decor section. If you can find him again, he's been very hard to find. I have only seen him like once or twice, and the other time was when I got him. So, but yeah, check that out. I'm gonna put him on the product camera here. So much detail, really cool with the hat. Yeah. So,
Tried.
I mean, he's stretchy, he's not stretchy, but the legs are long. This is going to go, and for now, we're going to put him next to Chucky on the good guy box. That's where I've actually had him before. So I'm going to pan over to that camera. All right. So that's our guy.
By me.
Huh?
So why you gotta be by me?
Well, I try to actually even them out with the decor. So because we have Billy, Megan, and no, we're going to put him down because I have other things I need to put up here. So he actually is going to go over by you because you've only got 2 characters over there. You've got Art the Clown and Chucky. I, on the other hand, have Megan, Billy, and Ghostface. So I wanted to even out.
I would like to be around less people.
No, of course. All right. So our next product, speaking of the new dolls that we have, we recently did an unboxing video of our NECA Megan doll. That was our most viewed video, so that was pretty cool.
Thank you all.
Yeah. This year at Spirit Halloween, they had the Megan machete. Now, I got this because I wanted Megan to have a machete, and this actually does fit pretty well in her hand. Now, I've had to put a rubber band with it, because it does kind of like lean like this, when you have it. So, but it's, it's supposed to be kind of like the paper shredder thing that she has off in the movie.
But she didn't actually have a real machete.
No.
She had the paper cutter.
Right. But so it kind of does still look like a paper cutter. I mean, if you lay it out like this and you
don't look like a paper cutter.
Well, they had to make it look. Anyway, I don't know. It's fairly accurate. It's rubber. I can literally just.
Oh, I'm already too fat.
Jeez. But anyway, it's not too bad at all.
I'll see something. Are you sure this isn't supposed to be from Megan 2 in some way?
No, it's Megan. I promise.
I don't like it.
So, I don't know. It looks good in the Megan doll's hand. So, just want to show that off. But it's got the little logo on it here and product camera. So, it looks neat with the doll. It kind of completes the doll in my opinion. But
let me know who you side with. I am, okay, yes, it's cool. Yes, it will look cool. But you can't say that's actually from the movie.
Sure. All right. So, our next item.
Something from my side?
Yes, something from your side. So, the big item this year, now, this was a little bit hard for me because I was like, well, I'm running out of space for masks, but I couldn't pass up on them. They put out several new Jason masks this year, and I was just totally blown away. Katie, why don't you bring over the first one?
Which one, left or right?
Let's do right first because that's a little bit more classic.
The right one?
Yep.
This is more classic?
Yep. So this one is from the Nintendo video game. So they made this one. I've seen prop collectors make this quite a bit, but it's never actually, to my knowledge, has not ever been like a product that you can buy. And now it is. You can see it's very nice and shiny. It's really cool. Doesn't have any of the decals on the mask, which I think is kind of neat. So we've got,
to me, it's very reminiscent of the 90s in the blue and purple.
Yep. So it's got purple straps on it, which I think is really cool. But yeah, that's going to go up on the shelf here. And then Katie, I'm actually going to have you hand me that one as well. This is the new video game, the one that, got shut down, the one that they had, the multiplayer game.
Mm-hmm.
This is the
I liked that game.
Yeah, this is the Tom Savini designed Jason Voorhees mask. Now, it's very reminiscent of the part 7 and part 9 mask, where it's got part of the face missing here. And then it's also got like, it almost looks like Freddy Krueger slashes here. Really cool if you want to get something Jason signed specifically by Tom Savini at a con or something. This is like a really cool thing to have him sign. I'm going to have him sign the center of it in silver, I think.
Can I say something with all due respect?
Sure.
Did you ever watch when we were younger the masked magician that would give up the secrets?
Breaking the Magician's Code or something. That does kind of look like it, doesn't it? Yeah.
A total respect. I like it. It's just the moment I looked at it, I was like, it looks like the magician.
Yeah.
Dude.
It's really cool. It's like this acrylic, like it's really nice. I can't say anything more. It's so awesome. It matches my other masks that I mostly have from 13X Studios. It's got one decal in the center here, but nothing on the sides. Really neat if you want to take a look at that again.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you can get both of these at Spirit Halloween. They retail for $19.99. Really cool, just something cool to have on the shelf. If you're into the different Jason masks.
Please note, just so that I don't want anyone confused. Brandon, he's talking about just the mask. The stand we do get separate.
Yeah, we get those on Amazon.
So I don't want anybody to show up thinking that you get the mask and the stand. Those are separate pieces.
Yep. All right, so we took a little break there just to kind of move some stuff around because we've got some more things to show you. So, all right, along with those Jason masks, now again, those were only $19.99. The ones that were the retro video game one and the newer style video game one, the role playing one. Along with that, again, now in our last video, we showed you the Jason Universe Funko Pop. They have gone even further into the Jason Universe new merchandise and given us a really cool mask. Now, something we need to talk about beforehand. So, funny story. When I was hunting this down, I this was again that same weekend. It was crazy busy or whatever. I wanted to find one for Skylar to sign, but unfortunately, just couldn't get one in time. Found one the day after. I thought that was kind of funny. Now, I thought in the beginning, now this is important for people who are shopping with Spirit this year. I thought that this was the only option. So they had put out a mask and jersey set for for like kids, but it was the new Jason Universe mask. So I went ahead and bought that, and I literally just gave the kid the jersey. There was a kid in front of me in line, and I said, "Hey, kid," I said. His parents were really cool. I said, "Hey," actually, I talked to his parents because I would never like address a kid by himself. I didn't want to be that guy. But I said to his parents, they were ahead of me in line, and I said, "Hey guys," I said, "would your son like to have this Jason jersey? My nephew, it wouldn't fit him anymore. He's damn near
All
grown
three
adult."
of our nephews.
Yeah, they're all 3 grown adults. It wouldn't fit him. And I said, "Would he like to have this jersey? Because I only came to buy the mask." And they go, "Oh my gosh, that's so nice. Thank you so much." So I had this little kid mask, and I got it separately from those other masks, and they didn't fit, or it didn't it's not to scale with the other one. So I was like, "Huh, well, that's a bummer." Well, so in our in the Facebook Spirit groups, I saw someone talking on there, and they had a full-size adult one with the other 2 masks. I'm like, where the hell did he get that? Well, I found out, and this is important to know if you're into the collecting Friday the 13th stuff, that the Jason Universe adult mask can only be bought online. So I went ahead and I took the kid one back to the store, exchanged it for something else, which I will be putting out here shortly. But online, I went ahead and picked up the adult version. And originally, I was going to just return the kid mask with the adult jersey, but I fell in love with the jersey as well as the mask. So without further ado, here is the Jason Universe adult mask. Now, this is growing on me. I'm not gonna lie to you, because at first I didn't really like it. Yeah, it is. I didn't like the new pinholes. I didn't really like how thick this was, especially, and I still haven't gotten used to it, the more square eyes on the mask. But it's okay. It's not too bad. I'll do a little bit of I'll show the camera here, camera 2, 3, and then our product camera. I'll show that up close. As you can see there, it's like distressed almost, or like dirty but not dirty. No, it's like worn. And then yeah, it's a real solid paint job. So I'm coming around to the idea of this mask. I'm not in love with it yet, just because I'm such a classic Friday the 13th fan, but I do like it. And like I said, I'm coming around to it. And like I said, I've already worn the jersey out once. We wore it on our wedding anniversary just because we were doing some fun stuff the night before. We had like a little local Halloween thing. So I'm actually gonna put the jersey on so you guys can see it. So here, I'll hold it up and then I'll put it on and show you how it fits. So it comes with, it's a hockey jersey. So with the new Jason Universe mask on it, I'll show you as well, because even though you've seen it,
It's really funny when he wears both and he walks out to the living room to show me.
Yeah.
And our dog growls at him.
mm-hmm.
It's fun.
And then on the product camera, you got the cool matte face. At the bottom, it's got the new Jason Universe logo on it, as you can see there. And then, yeah, we'll put that there. And then on the back, it says Jason with a number 13 on it.
Shouldn't that say Voorhees?
I thought that too, honestly. But it's
I
cool.
don't know sports. I don't care to know sports.
Yeah.
But I think that it should say Voorhees.
But at the same time, you know, I'm not gonna wear this as like an official costume. I think it's a
Right.
cool jersey to wear. Another friend of mine, Mark Enstrom, who actually helped us print he helped Mike print the standees that we're using with our other videos. He made a good point. He's like, those are really cool to wear in the winter when you don't want to wear a hoodie or a jacket for a bigger
They're
guy.
thick.
Yeah. And I am losing weight. And so I'm about 300 pounds now, a little bit smaller. I was bigger. I don't think this would have fit me at my height for weight, but
No.
I will put this on now because it actually fits pretty comfortably. Here, I'll show you guys. So.
While he's doing that, I will say this. I think that one thing about Spirit Halloween that has also kind of evolved in a good way in the last few years is their quality of clothing that are not costume. So we had a friend that was looking at a Freddy Krueger sweater, and it was a really decent, high quality material. It wasn't something, you if you washed it or something you wore it once and it was flimsy. It was decent quality, and this is too.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. So I've got the jersey on now. As you can see, it's very comfortable. I feel like I can lounge in this. I can go out in it. Wore it to the movies. Now, it was still really hot out when I had it on, but I still love it. It's still really cool. It is starting to cool down, so this will be very comfortable to wear out in public. I will wear this out in public. I'll wear
Wear
it
it
to
to
work.
Thanksgiving. Let's see what happens.
I should do that. No, but I am
Maybe
going
you'll
to.
finally be cool enough to.
Well, I am actually going to wear this to work on the Wednesday before Halloween because I go into the office on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So really like this. Really just love the emblem on the chest. It honestly makes you feel kind of like powerful, like a goalie, not like a murderer, but like a goalie, like a goalie. So I mean, or like a hockey
Come at
player,
me, bro.
right? So, but yeah. So this is the new Jason universe. Adult. This is a 2XL, and again, it fits me almost perfectly, pretty much. It's a little snug because I'm sitting down, but and I haven't gotten a chance to pull it down on the way. But I do really like this, and it is, like I said, very comfortable. So yeah, let me get this off really quick.
If you know anything about my husband, he is nothing if not t-shirt, shirt appropriate to the context of what is happening. And this was long before The Couple That Slays Together.
Yes, and actually, thank you, Katie, for saying that because that's a great segue into
Yes.
our final product. I have one more special product that I didn't even necessarily know about, and I've only seen this at one Spirit Halloween. Several probably have it, but I haven't opened it yet. I haven't done anything with it yet.
If other Spirit Halloweens have gotten it, it was such a limited supply that it's already been
Yeah, so
bought.
they had a stack as high as the ceiling, and when I got there to get one, there was like 3 left. So, without further ado, I cannot wait. Now, there's a reason why I'm wearing my black phone shirt for this because the film comes out this second film, Black Phone 2, comes out the 17th of October.
I hope it's good.
I do too. I know a lot of people are saying, "Oh, he's like Freddy. He's not Freddy." Well, there are very few people that could play Freddy again, if any. Jackie Earle Haley did in the 2010 reboot. People really shit on it, and so I really think it's going to be hard. And it doesn't sound like Robert Englund really wants to play the character anymore, so people were shitting on it quite bad when Jackie did it. Now, there was some value, a little bit, not much, but in the film, it was okay. I do still kind of watch it when I do a franchise rewatch. Got to meet Kellen Lutz recently too. He was nice.
My 2 cents on the opinion, I absolutely loved the first Black Phone.
Yeah.
I thought it was innovative. It was a new idea. Ethan Hawke was an amazing villain and psychopath.
Yeah.
Loved every second of it. After seeing the preview for the second one, I'm just hopeful that they don't lose that feel from the first one.
I could agree.
It already kind of felt like it was obviously pulling from Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
But and I get it. The kids have grown. It's different. There's a different story to it. I just want the same feel because the original Black Phone to me was a masterpiece.
It is great. And if you haven't seen yet, which I haven't even told you about this, I forgot to tell you this, there is a popcorn bucket coming out of the Black Phone.
Of course there is.
And it's so cool. It is a rotary phone. I'll put a picture of it right here. It is a rotary phone, and you can actually pick the phone up, and it says something to you.
Really?
And the rotary, you can spin it. So
that's cool. I like
you
that.
bet your ass I'm picking that up. So
That is one that I think I would be okay with. I don't know if I ever told you that my grandfather, my dad's dad, was born in 1918. He was much older when he had my father. But as a child, he had a rotary phone that was plugged in and working in the garage. You've been in the detached garage, like the workspace.
we had a rotary phone in our garage too.
As a child, I had like the Fisher Price, where you play with it, and it was like the blue and red handle and everything. And I just remember thinking this was a toy, and I'm just sitting there spinning. And I used to remember my grandfather going, "She's going to make calls to China. It's going to be so expensive."
That's funny.
So to me, it's kind of a double thing, because then I also think of, whenever I think of a rotary phone of any kind, I think of that moment with my grandpa of going, it's not a toy. It actually works. You're actually calling someone.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But my opinion on the second one is, I'm looking at this as, okay, if he's got to be another Freddy-like character, it's nice that he's new. It's not, he's not taking over Freddy. But also, it's like, I feel like with the original Black Phone, we got to see that human aspect of it that we didn't really get to see much of with Fred Krueger as being alive. So if they're starting the Black Phone with that and then going into more supernatural stuff, I'm interested to see what they got. Now, I will say this based on the trailer. I want it to be good too. I'm not going to say anything bad about it, or like, but
Until we see it.
Right. People have said that it's great. It's up there with Weapons and Sinners for this year.
Wow.
Great films.
That's a very big
Yeah.
claim to make.
So definitely, if you want this franchise to continue, go see it in theater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also say there is a different feeling from seeing it in a theater. There are a lot of films where I'm like, I'll wait till I can see it at home. I'm not going to pay for theater. But something like this, it's a different feeling.
Yep.
I'm going to go into it with the highest of hopes, but not the highest of expectations. But I just hope that if you've seen earlier reviews, I'm big on not being distracted from the movie.
Yeah.
So if something kind of pops out that, that doesn't make sense, or that's too much like this other thing, I just don't want to be distracted thinking that he is, okay, you're trying to be Freddy.
Sure.
If you can get me into this world and not have me fixate on that and have me enjoy it, cool. But without further ado,
let's move on to the actual what we're talking about.
Talk an entire episode on we're both very excited for Black Phone 2.
Well, and in our initial calendar, we were going to be reviewing Black Phone this week, but obviously with everything that happened, our calendar got a little bit messed up. But
you know what happens when you make plans.
Yeah, I am so glad to say that Spirit Halloween has made a Black Phone mask. Again, Spirit, they take liberty sometimes, but this thing is badass, dude. This looks just like it. Now, when I picked this up in store, I only saw this side of it. I'm like, well, how are there these different modes? Dude, it's got the different faces on the other side.
If you've seen the movie, he has his mask has like a detachable mouthpiece.
It's got pieces.
To it.
So, yeah, I'm going to show that on the product here, product camera.
So basically, when you're looking at this front, this is not just one solid piece. It is actually two pieces.
It's three pieces.
Oh,
the front? Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. The front is two different pieces. So the eye mask part of it, and then there's the mouth mask part of it.
Yeah.
And it's how he kind of emotes using the mask in the movie.
All right, so I'm going to open this bad boy.
And I do remember one of the conventions that we went to here in Indy. It had to have been around when The Nun, I think, was coming up, because all those women were like dressed as the nun.
Oh, that was really awesome. I remember that.
Yeah, it was. I have to find the photo, and maybe we can put the photo in here in the episode. I went to the restroom at the convention, and all of these young ladies were dressed as nuns, and I was like, "Oh, this is such a cool group cosplay." And they're like, "We're actually like officially from the movie," and they took pictures with me. It was so fun. But anyway, there was
kind of like the Megans in New York.
Yes, yeah. This particular booth had handmade masks of the Black Phone with the detachable bottom pieces and everything. So this is so cool that Spirit Halloween has something like this that is, I won't say better quality than handmade, but at least it's more accessible for people.
Yeah. So when you open it, it folds out.
That's actually a really cool display to just keep it like that.
Yeah. I'm not going to, of course, but
of course.
All right. So run a camera, check that out. All right. So let's see how. Okay. Oh,
I put the knife underneath counter. Right. I have no idea what you did.
okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna take these off here. Just give me a second.
So while he's doing that, I will say this. Brandon's not seen this, but a movie that it's not horror, but speaking on Ethan Hawke, one of my favorite movies from him is Gattaca. It's a 1990s decade movie with him and Uma Thurman. I highly recommend that movie as well. To me, I feel like that was the start of seeing him not just as like a good-looking person, but as someone who could play a different type of character. And then he leading into this as being a villain.
Yeah.
He's amazing as a villain.
So what I like about this, thank you for that. What I like about this is it's big. Like I have a big ass head, so I'm not gonna put it on, but I'll put it against my face. Like I can really just. I mean, it fits my big old head. So
It kind of makes me wonder if Ethan Hawke has like a bigger head in person.
it's possible. However, I know Spirit Halloween also makes their stuff bigger. But hey, the cool thing too is, I'm curious.
And these are not like
Oh, so this holds together like magnets. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but so this holds together like you can magnetize it or whatever.
the magnets are like on the edges down here.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I was just saying these are not your like flexible face wearing masks. These are harder like the Jason mask. Now, are you going to keep it smiling or are you going to switch out? Because you have two other options
Yeah.
here.
That's gonna be tough to figure out.
A few years back, Brandon got me one of those octopus that are like happy on one side and like you fold it and it becomes sad on the other side. We could totally like, what's Brandon's mood during this podcast and which one is he going to be?
I have two moods for this podcast: sweaty and not sweaty, because it's when I am
Or-
setting everything up.
Or going along with what Katie's saying or not going along with what Katie is saying.
So both of these are ready to come off here. So
Yeah, so I'm going to get this kind of close over here. That's where you're seeing the magnets.
Yeah.
So the magnet is kind of like up on the jawline up here. So that's how it fits in.
there's the sad face. What is that?
This is just like with no.
Oh, the blank face. Okay, yeah.
Blank.
So you can swap them out however you want.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the sad face. I might actually put the sad. I like the smiling. I think that's cool. But yep. So, and that's that's the black phone mask. I'm actually, I was a little unsure honestly when I picked it up that if I would like it or not. And looking at it out of box, I really love it. It's awesome.
It's got a lot of good detailing in the paint on it.
Yeah.
I don't know how well it will pick up on the YouTube on the camera and everything, but the detailing on the work on this is really nice.
Yeah. Yep. Well, all right, guys. Well, hey, that's our review on some of our favorite Spirit Halloween 2025 items that we got this year. What are your favorites?
And let us know in the comments. What are, maybe there's something at your Spirit Halloween that we haven't seen that you think is cool. I'd love to know. But don't give Brandon any further ideas because there's only so many more inches left in here.
Yes, but we are talking about getting a little bit of a bigger space. We might move rooms, or we may just wait till we move. But we'll figure that out when the time comes. Obviously, we still got to do the remodel of this up here, so and several other things. But hey, from us here at the Couple That Slays Together, you can find us on our socials here. You can pretty much find us at the Couple That Slays on pretty much everything.
Don't ask me to tell you what they say because I don't remember. It's been too long.
Yep. But
they'll be on the screen for you.
Yep. You can also send us an email at thecouplethatslays@gmail.com. Hey, is there anything you want us to review? You want to send us something to review that's horror related? We'll do it. You got a movie you want us to review, or something horror related, like a book or something you want us to talk about in one of our mini-episodes? Let us know. If there's a guest you know of that would maybe want to come on the show and talk to us, we'd love to sit down and talk with them. We've already got some interviews planned for the rest of the year and early next.
And we have a few people that have also reached out and said that they would love to be interviewed on a particular topic.
Yeah.
So there is the option of possibly having a third person in here with us.
Yep.
To help us review a movie in the future.
Yep.
That's always an option. Make sure you send us an email on the Gmail that is on this list.
Yep.
And we can try to work it out.
Yeah. And hey, if you're tired of hearing me talk about horror, I've got my new solo podcast as well called Let's Be Real, though. It's one that I started while in the interim while Katie was recovering from surgery.
All he does is make fun of me.
Yeah, no, I don't do that. But, I talk about topics. I've only got a couple episodes out now, but one of my favorites was my interview with the actor John Toohey. So that's always worth it to watch, too.
You still need to do your episode on that documentary that you watched with me.
Yeah, I do.
He had some very strong opinions on that documentary. It needs to make that episode.
Yeah, it kind of makes me disappointed that I'm from Michigan, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, Michigander.
Right. Anyway, so from the Couple That Slays Together, I'm Brandon.
I'm Katie. And as always, enjoy your horror.
Enjoy.
The couple that slays together.